middle of putting up a big art structure. It's part of Land Matters in Art, which is a very big art campaign that is inspiring the nation of Namibia. It's supposed to be inspiring us to talk about our land resources and how we are using our land resources in this dry, semi-arid desert country in the most equitable and optimal way for all inhabitants in this country. So this is a very important debate, and this is a debate that has been encouraged through asking artists to make various art projects. We have created a visual image of an issue that I think we all feel is really important for the nation. So this is not a project that just concerns the Omaruru River. This installation, which in artist terms are called a land art installation, because we are using the environment and material from the environment to create a piece of artwork that will bring over the message. So the installation is installed here in the middle of the Omaruru River, but it's not just about the Omaruru River or the Omaruru community, and that is what is very, very important. It is an installation that has an impact potentially on the entire country. And you can ask yourself now, why is that? And in the background you will see a whole wall of blue flags, which is the art installation. And with that wall of blue reed flags that comes from the river, I wanted to bring the message across that probably not many people in Namibia know, and that is that the water for Hentis Bay and most of Swakopmund, including the mines, is coming from this dry river. If this river is not replenished and the Omdel Dam near Hentis Bay is not replenished, then the problem is that Hentis Bay and Swakopmund will have no water, or a very limited water supply. This shark's fin is representing in this artwork the current mentality of us human beings as water users. And the shark is seen as a dangerous animal, and its behavior is also to somewhat considered excessive. When it is in a feeding frenzy, it just eats fish and seals and people right, left and center. And that is in a way what we are doing. We have a shark behavior when we are using water without really knowing how much resources are available for us and our future generations. The shark's fin is made out of mild steel, painted black and grey, the colors, you know, of danger. It's meant to be menacing, and it takes 4 people to carry it. We are now very much in the process of putting up this structure. Before, you can kind of consider it a drawing. What we had before, we had made a rough sketch with bare reed sticks without flags on. And in a way you can consider it like if you are making a sketch for watercolor. First you trace the lines, you see if it's okay, you're happy with the motive, you're happy with your lines. And then afterwards you come to the coloring. You give the whole artistic work some body. And this is exactly what we are doing now. We are putting in the color on our reed drawing in the sand. So in a way, with this land art project, you can consider the entire river like a canvas or a blank piece of paper. And on this blank piece of paper, that is actually the river and the river sand, we have traced first, you know, with the bare reed sticks, a spiral of life. And so this is to symbolize the source of the Omaruru River. The source is a very tiny little perennial stream that flows out of the Mount Etio escarpment. And this tiny little stream, from that flows an enormous river, more than 200 meters in width, and this is actually where we are standing now. We are standing in this huge riverbed, and the little spiral has been feeding the water that runs into this enormous long riverbed of sand. So you will see that we are trying to mimic artistically what the river actually is doing. And that's the whole purpose of this project, that we are trying to show this is how a river would flow if it was flowing. So from the spiral where the water is always running and very strong, we are coming into the main body of the structure where all the tributaries of all other small rivers have been gathering in this big area and makes the Omaruru very strong. And so this is the part that people are working on right now. You can see they are putting up the flags, and it is very, very broad. It's a broad sheet of water that now is plastic. And then further on, as we come towards the river, the structure will become thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, like exactly the river does when it flows towards the ocean. There's not much power in the water anymore. It has been abstracted, it has been evaporating, and then in the end towards the bridge you will see that there will just be a few flags, a little stream that will eventually dry up, and it will end up in a pile of bones, symbolizing the end of the river. If the river is not flowing anymore, there will be no life anywhere anymore.